Hey everyone, I'm the Pixel Pathfinder and my goal is to help you find great new indie games to play. Today we're going to be taking a look at a demo for a game called Combo Card Clashers, which is a roguelike deck building card and auto battler that I actually played the demo for and recorded a video for already, but they came out with a updated demo with the new tutorial, so I figured I'd re-record the video and include that content in here for you to check it out. Our goal at the end of this video is to decide whether or not this is a game we want to wishlist, follow, or ignore. So let's jump in and check it out. This game is coming soon. So let's hit new game. Come in here and check out this updated tutorial. So we're going to start out with the warrior here, an exiled king seeking revenge, durable, and uses physical attacks to build massive damage. Alright, so we get 3 points to put into some starting stats here. There is a background story here and stuff, but we're going to get right into the gameplay. So we have strength, which is going to increase our max health and physical damage. Agility is crit and evasion. Intelligence is mana capacity, mana regen, and spell damage. And then wisdom is increases our ally and summon units max health and damage. So we're going to put points into strength because that is what we have. We have physical attacks and we're going to want strength for our health points. This is our default deck that we have. We can go in and edit it, but we don't have anything to edit it with at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and hit next. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to skip through the story here and just focus on the gameplay. Alright, so we're going to select a starting location right here. Our goal is to travel the map and defeat the boss to go to the next world. And there are 3 worlds, as there often are in these roguelike deck building games. Okay, it's important to stop at helpful sites to increase your power. So, we got different things here like the gear shop, the special events, the recruit tavern, etc. So we progress along these tiles, whatever order we want to. We're going to go right into an enemy encounter. We're going to defeat enemies to win rewards. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to choose Prepared Strike and drag it onto the combo grid. Click Start Combo to begin the combo attack. So we have Prepared Strike. We just drag it onto the grid, right? We hit Start Combo, so what's going to happen is this ability is going to activate automatically. Once we have a item in our grid, it turns into an auto battle, and everyone takes their turn. You take their turn, then the enemies take their turn. So we're going to hit Start Combo. Boom, we do our Prepared Strike. Now the enemies are going to go, and they're going to do all of their abilities. All right. Understanding how cards work is very important. A card can be physical, magical, or modifier type, right? So red for physical, blue for magical, purple for modifier. The card attack damage is here. The mana cost is here. Modifier cards give effects to cards. Place this card before the attack card. So we have Cleave. Your next physical attack card cleaves nearby enemies for 55% damage. Right, so as long as we take Cleave and we put it on the grid before our attack ability, when we start this combo, it's going to modify that skill. Then we're going to use that skill and it's going to cleave the enemies. Boom, so we got that cleave on there. Very nice. Now they're going to go. All right, modifier cards need to be played before the others to work. You can play many modifier cards to combine effects. Try it now. So we're going to drag this one here, Venom. It's going to add a poison debuff and plus 40% damage to our next card. So we put this here, start our combo. Modified, modified, there we go. So now they all have poison, as you can see here. Our health is the red bar. If it reaches 0, our run will end. Mana is the blue bar. We need enough mana to use cards with mana cost. Okay, then we have our status effects. They can be positive or negative. All right, so now we can come in here and we can see we have locate vulnerability. So this damages and applies the Desolate debuff to the enemy, which reduces their physical resistance by 25%. And then we also have Rapid Strike, which attacks the target 3 times. Each attack is 1/3 damage. So it'll hit for a third of 17 3 times. It basically adds up. This is really nice if you're going to be applying status effects and stuff like that, like poison, right? So for example, something we could do here, we could move our Prepared Strike over, keep Cleave on that. We could do Rapid Strike right here, or we could do Rapid Strike with Cleave, so that basically we're going to cast Venom, we're going to hit Cleave, and then we're going to hit 3 times, and you'll see we'll stack poison up here, and then we'll just slap somebody with Prepared Strike, right? So this is 10% more damage for each card space after this in a row. So we want it in this first slot, so that's going to increase its damage by 30%. So we should see a bunch of stacks of poison on here when we do this. See that? Look at all that poison we stacked on there. 3 stacks. Very nice. All right. So then we have the opportunity to just do whatever else we want here. We could just take Locate Vulnerability, and we could just slap it down here in the bottom row as our final one. We go in. We're going to hit. There we go. Enemies defeated. At the end here, we get gold, XP, and we get a card. All right, we got to level up, so we get an artifact, stats, and we heal 50 health. All right, so for our level up here, we get to put some points in. Again, we're going to put our points into strength primarily, I think. We could also put a couple points into wisdom, because we are going to have an ally, so having increased health on there is not too bad. So I think we'll do like 2 point strength, 1 point wisdom. And we get an artifact, so we can choose here the Staff of Walking, travel over mountains and through forests in the world map. Cape of Value reduces the price of new cards, gear, and recruits by 10%. And then Dragon Orb is heal 3 health at the start of your turn. I like healing, so we're going to take the Dragon Orb. And then we get to add a card. So this is a brand new ability. So physical cards are going to get their damage from strength. Magical cards get their damage from intelligence. So we have a buff and 2 modifiers. So we can play the next card twice for 15 mana. We only have 85 mana, so this is going to eat up mana pretty quickly. We also have Acceleratium. Buff allows you to choose 2 tiles on your next 2 turns, but take 3% max HP damage each turn. Or Chain Lightning. The next card gets Chain Lightning, deals lowest attribute as damage each bounce for 4 bounces. That is a cheap spell that we can pick up, a cheap modifier, or we can just skip these and get 50 gold. I don't really love most of these. Play the next card twice is actually a really solid modifier. It just eats up a lot of mana, but it still can be really, really handy. So I think we're going to go with that one. But we only want like 1 copy of it. All right, so we click the top left icon to view all cards in your deck. Right up here, so we can see everything that's in our deck at the moment. We can also swing over and we can check our party and our equipment and our stats here. Right, and then look at all this craziness, right? Lots going on here, lots going on. All right, so we are going to earn some more money before we start spending it. So we're going to go over here. We're going to do another enemy encounter. I really like this game and this auto battling system with building out this kind of like ability grid here. I think it's just super cool. So we got Venom Enchant, Prepared Strike, and Vulnerability. We're going to go ahead and throw in Prepared Strike. All right, you can also select what enemy you want to attack if you want to. So we'll just leave it on 1. We get to play 1 card per turn, and it's going to roll a new card into our hand here. So let's start combo. So we get our smack in. They're going to attack us. It looks like we have a debuff stack. You can move cards in your grid after you place them. You can click on enemies to change who to attack. Yep, we covered all that. So now we've got our Cleave ability. Right, so I think we do Cleave. Start the combo. Very nice. All right, this is your backpack. Move cards you do not want to play here. Okay. All right, so then we have our rapid strike. We have vulnerability. So we could do like cleave. We could do vulnerability in there. So we're gonna apply vulnerable to this enemy. Then we're gonna cleave to deal extra damage to that enemy. Very nice, very nice. Okay. And then I think after that, let's go ahead and let's load in a... Let's do a rapid strike. Didn't even need it. All right, so we got gold, XP, and some armor. So we got a helmet that gives us damage resist, status resist, and +1 intelligence. You know, it's better than nothing. All right, click the top left bag icon to view your hero gear. You can move gear around in your inventory. All right, so we can, you know, move it from person to person, but we're just going to leave it on us. We're the only people here. All right, so here we can recruit, which I think we'll do. We'll go to the recruit tavern here. All right, so we can pick up a warrior, or a mage. It looks like our warriors, this one has a healing ability. This one has vulnerability. Then we have a mage who also has a healing ability as well. The healing ability is going to cost 15 mana. It looks like this warrior with the healing ability only has 2 intel. 140 max health, 130, 110, but has 4 intelligence. I want to bring in one that has the healing ability, and this one is going to have the most mana to cast it. So we're going to pick this one up. Okay, so that's going to add in that ally for us. We could pick up another ally if we wanted to, but I think we're going to hold off for right now. We'll just go with the one that we have. All right, so then let's go ahead and go to another enemy encounter here. All right, we're fighting a water summoner. It summons a small fire totem that costs 20 mana. Okay, so we have our rapid strike. We're going to start with that. So we do ours. Our ally is going to do whatever they do, so healing there. All right, so we got our rapid strike. We got our cleave. We'll throw that in here. Summoning lots of fish. Okay, and then we got what I wanted right here, which is that venom enchant. So lots of poison stacks. All right, we can start using our mana by playing the next card twice. So look at these poison stacks. Ready? Play the next card twice. Do-do-doosh. Do-do-doosh. All those poison stacks. 6 stacks in one go. Pretty nice. All right. And then we can just throw in a prepared strike right here at the end. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so gold XP in a card. Okay, so we have a magical, heal 30 HP, and view an extra card choice with each draw. And it doesn't take any mana. That seems really good. Exhaustible means after playing it, it's going to be removed for this combat. I'm totally okay with that. I mean, just getting a nice 30 HP heal and then getting to see 4 cards instead of 1 is pretty nice. All right, so now we have the option. We can go over to this healing tent to restore 10% of our health. I think that's definitely worth doing over here, so we're going to hit that. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into another battle. All right, so they have Raging. When hit, 75% chance to increase base damage by 2. All right, so we're going to throw in a Prepared Strike. Got to start somewhere. All right, we did get our Cleave. Let's go ahead and, or sorry, not our Cleave, our Rapid Strike. So we're going to go ahead and lock that baby in. All right, we got our Poison with our Cleave, which we know we like here. Or not Cleave, our Rapid Strike. And I don't know why I keep looking at that like it's Cleave. We want... Well, we don't even need Cleave now. We eliminated an enemy, so that's good. Okay, so we don't need Cleave, so we can put it in our backpack. Oh, okay, so it takes a action to put it in our backpack. Got it. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's put our Poison with Rapid Strike, then we'll play the next card twice, which will be the Prepared Strike. All right, so we get some Poison stacks, and then we hit, and we hit. Really nice chunky damage there. You see how cool this system is? I mean, like, I just really enjoy what's going on here. I think it's a very, very cool system. All right, so we'll go here, here, and here, and then we're gonna bring in that vulnerability debuff. Not that we really need it, but we want to practice our moves. All right, so we got some armor. This time we got a helmet with max health, damage resist, and strength. Very nice. Okay, so that gives us a nice setup here. We come in, we're gonna give that to our guy, and then we'll give him, our wizard, we'll give him the intel one, so he'll have additional mana for those heals. I like that a lot. All right, so what do we got? We can head into another enemy encounter. We can kind of come up the middle. We can go to this skill shop. Let's try to head over to that skill shop. See what we get here. Okay, so I always like to look at this stuff first. So we've got start each encounter with a Decayed Blade card in your grid. Okay, so we just automatically get an attack, essentially. Not a very strong one, but we get one. Start each encounter with a Chaotic Prayer tile in your queue. No idea what that is. View +1 extra choice on your first and second turn. I don't think that's really worth it. And then gain +1 to all attributes with the Starlight Cape. Okay. We have a couple of magical cards here. I think I'm going to pass on those for right now. We got a buff, block 5% damage for each card space before this in the row. Last one round. Add +1 stack each time you're attacked. Okay, so basically we get some shield there with defensive stance. And then here we get a frost debuff and plus 50% damage to your next card on the modifier right here. So some pretty interesting options. I don't know what a Chaotic Prayer does. I do know what a Decayed Blade does. Like I said, it's kind of a weak attack. I think I want to grab that. And let's grab that defensive stance too. We just spent a bunch of money, so we need to go out and fight and get that money back. Let's go ahead and bump into that rest site. Then we'll head over here. We're going to fight this battle. All right, so there's our Decayed Blade. Deal 50% damage. Maybe an upgrade can fix this blade. So we're going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and just throw in our Expand Knowledge. And just get that heal. And get that additional choice with each draw. So we do a little attack. Right, we get our heal. Now we get to see 4 cards each turn. Which I like. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and let's throw in our defensive stance buff right there. Get a little bit of damage prevention going here. These guys have a lot of health, so it looks like that 3 there. Okay, so 15% damage reduction is what that is. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let's get our Prepared Strike in there. Start doing some actual damage. All right, so that's got 15% damage reduction. Man, I just really like this system a lot. I think it's great. Okay, so we have Cleave. Let's go ahead and throw Cleave in there. We're going to throw it. Like Decayed Blade, it is what it is, right? So actually, we could probably just move Decayed Blade down there. And then just go ahead and throw in that Cleave. Some pretty hefty hits there. All right, we do have our Rapid Strike. So for right now, we're going to go ahead and just throw Rapid Strike in here with Cleave. So we still want to cleave that stronger hit right now because we don't have the poison modifier on it. Another chunky hit, another chunky hit. All right, we got our Venom enchant now. So now we can Venom enchant into our Cleave, into our Rapid Strike. We'll smack with Prepared Strike, then Decayed Blade, then get our defensive buff. All right, so poison stacks. Isn't this system cool? I just think this is so, like, so neat. Okay, so then we can go ahead and let's add in our Prophetic Vision to play the next card twice. And we're going to do that again on our Cleave. Start spending our mana. Was that 200 gold or 200 XP? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, now we need to rearrange our grid a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and... let's see, 10% more damage for each card space after this in a row. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to pull these down. We're going to pull this down, pull these over. So we're just going to open with Vulnerability. Then we're going to stack all these modifiers, do our Rapid Strike, go into Prepared Strike, and then going to hit our Decayed Blade and our buffs here. There we go. It's 13 poison. That is pretty crazy. How much damage is that going to do? 78 damage from poison. Okay, so it was 400 gold. Our ally leveled up. We got 400 XP and a card. Very nice. Okay, and we leveled up. So artifact stats and heal 50 health. Our health got pretty low. So let's level up. Again, we're going to put another point into Wisdom to help our ally out. And then we're going to put 2 points in their Strength. Okay, artifact. Increased chance a monster will join your party after combat from 15% to 25%. Reduce the price of new cards and gear and recruits by 10%. And then +1 to all attributes. We saw that was pretty expensive. I think we're going to grab that. Ally level up. So they got +3 to all stats. They healed 50 health and they get a skill upgrade on Slash. Okay. I would have rather had the heal get the upgrade, but it is what it is. And then a new card. So we have another Expand Knowledge. We have a Cleave modifier and we have a Grand Premonition modifier. Repeats all the cards in this row except for itself. That's kind of crazy. I'm going to take the heal again just to try to keep our health up. All right, we got a little heal right there. I think we're going to go here into the enemy encounter into another heal, I think is what we're going to do. So let's give that a shot. All right, we got a Poison Mancer. We got a Witch Doctor. Okay. Well, let's start with expanding our knowledge and take care of that. Nice little heals there. Again, we're going to go ahead and just throw in that defensive buff. Keep some damage reduction going. All right, we're going to do another heal. And will that give us 5 cards to look at? It will. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Basically just get to see our whole deck now. right, let's go ahead and we'll do Decayed Blade. We'll do Venom Enchant here. Oh, resistant. Magical resist 20%, physical resist 20%. All right, so now we can do our Rapid Strike here instead. All right, we stacked some poison that time. Your lowest attribute as damage. Oh, okay. So our lowest attribute, what is that? Our lowest attribute is going to be Wisdom and Intelligence, so 8 points. So 16 points per stack. Okay, so again, let's drop this down here. Let's go ahead and add our Cleave onto this. Now we're really starting to stack up some damage with this poison. Like, I really like this poison build. All right, so then of course we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do that prophetic vision, right? Get that thing going. Double time. Stack, 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 stack. All right, and I think what we'll do is instead of adding that other one there, we're gonna add the vulnerability first. Done. Done and dusted. Unfortunately, we're at pretty low health here. So it looks like if we want to heal up, we're going to have to go through another enemy encounter. I don't even know if it's really going to be worth it, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, a couple of slime splitters. So I'm assuming they are going to split once we hit them. All right, so we're going to heal and expand our vision. Hopefully our mage can heal themselves up. That's mostly, I just want to keep them alive. All right. Let's go ahead and do our other heal here. What is that? Okay, block 50% physical damage. So to me, that seems like a good time to just, you know, maybe stack some poison instead. All right, next thing I want to do is let's get Cleave going as soon as possible. All right, start stacking poison faster. Totally fine. Oh, great. That was good job getting the Cleave on there. This is going to be a really good opportunity to get that poison going. We need to start stacking that as fast as possible. So, nice. Come on, mage. Stay alive, please. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and add that prophetic vision, that double, play the next card twice in there. Start stacking this poison up really high. All right, so 9 stacks times 8. That's quite a bit of damage. Okay, so they do get to do everything, and then they get to attack. Okay, so what do we want to add in here? Probably want to hit like one of these. And let's go with... let's throw in that Prepared Strike. Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to get to do a lot of stuff before that poison goes off. Yes, okay. Our mage stayed alive. Very good. Oh, and we get a monster. Okay, 340 gold, 320 XP, a card, and a monster. Okay, so for our card here, we got Prophetic Vision again. We've got, oh, Restore 40 mana. And then Lightning Strike attacks a random enemy with powerful lightning and splashes 25% of the damage. We haven't been having mana issues. Prophetic Vision could be nice. I'm tempted to just... Let's just... you know what? Let's go Lightning Strike, right? We could just throw in it at the end to start spending money. And so, okay, we got a Slime Splitter. Max health is 0. That doesn't seem right. Okay, max health is 120. Okay, so what do we have here? Special choice to alter our fate. We could try that. Pray to the statue, +1 random stat point, and add a curse to your deck. Kick the statue, get a random piece of armor, and take 5% max HP as damage. We can do that. Alright, so what do we get? Damage resist, status resist, and intelligence. Okay. So that should be equipped on us because our mage is probably going to die. Just being honest. It's probably going to die. Okay, so then we can buy and upgrade cards. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we have doubles healing at healing sites on the world map. Too little, too late. All right, the chaotic prayer. Travel over mountains and forests. Not really a big deal. Yeah, none of that's really great. Allows you to choose 2 tiles on your next 2 turns, but take 3% max HP damage each turn. Okay. We got another healing, mana restoration, and 70% chance to duplicate each existing debuff on an enemy. Nothing too crazy there. So let's go with this chaotic prayer tile. No idea what that does. And then we can upgrade some cards. So let's see. What do we have that we really like? What happens if we upgrade Rapid Strike 5 times? That seems very good. Okay, so 5 times on that. What about Cleave? Just increases the damage. I'm not worried about that because we're doing it for poison stacking. This one is adding 2 poison debuffs. Okay. This one reduces the mana cost. Okay. This one adds additional stacks each time you're attacked. Yeah, I mean 100%. Like 5 times Rapid Strike and then 2 poison debuffs. That is very good. That's exactly what we want. And then cleave damage, I don't care about. I would maybe go with, let's reduce the mana cost on this one. So that spends all of our gold. All right, and that is going to get us to this boss fight, going into it with 21 health on our mage, which is not very good, to be honest. Okay, so this replays a random card in your grid for 10 mana. Okay, so now we might have mana problems. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our Venom debuff here. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I don't like that at all. We're gonna get rid of that. Okay, that guy cloned himself. That's a little obnoxious. Here, I think we're gonna just go ahead and throw in our shield there for some damage reduction. Okay. Just don't hit my mage. That's all I want. Just let him keep healing himself up. All right, there we go. Rapid Strike. Eight stacks of poison, baby. That's what's up. Ooh, that slime is doing work. Nice. Why does he keep spawning? That is really obnoxious. Okay. All right. So what do we want? We want to do play the next card twice, right? Yep, seems right to me. Let's go for the Master of Illusion. Let's not fight his illusions. 16 stacks of poison. Did he get rid of it? It looks like he might have gotten rid of it. All right, let's heal our HP. We're actually doing pretty good. The mage is increasing himself here. I can't tell if... Okay, so we definitely want to attack him as much as we can. Okay, now we have the cleave. All right, there we go. Oh, nope, we want to make sure we're playing the rapid strike next. All right, let's do this. Let's stack all the poison on everybody. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. Deleted. Deleted. All right, let's go ahead and heal. This build is pretty sick. Good job, Mage. I'm so glad you're getting everybody's health up. 27 stacks of poison. Hey. Gold. Ally level up. Ally level up. XP and armor. Let's take it. Okay, so this is our... Hey, cool. We got an upgrade on the light heal for all. Nice. And then he just got health and stats. That's fine. He was doing work. And then armor, we got a axe here. 3 to 5 damage, 3% damage resist, 3% status resist, agility, flame enchanted, 5% chance to burn an enemy for 2 rounds, 3% chance to cast fireball. Sounds good to me. All right, on to the second round. We're fully healed, in pretty good shape. I think, you know, we might want to pick up an additional ally, possibly. Oh, here's buy and sell gear. I think we want to head for that. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we got some evil swords here. So yeah, I really don't like that thing at all. Oh, we didn't get really anything here, so we're gonna go for our defensive buff, I guess. Okay. All right, so let's go for our poison. All right, we'll make sure we're attacking this guy. Just a couple easy stacks of poison here. We almost have a level up for our hero. Cool, lay it all into me. That's totally fine. All right, so then we'll throw in cleave. Just stacking that poison. So we want to increase our lower stats here to make poison deal more damage, I think, when we get that level up. I don't really want to do double up here. But yeah, let's not do that. Let's just throw in lightning strike. It's going to eat up some mana, but it's fine. All right, we can go ahead and heal. Okay, good job on that heal there. That's what I want. All right, now we got rapid strike. A little late. I mean, we kind of have done most of the damage we needed to already. Okay, we got some card and some armor, and we got our level up. Okay, so level up here. So we're gonna put a point into each of those just to bring them up so that you know, our poison does more damage. And then I think we'll add one more into wisdom just to bring our ally health up as well. Artifact, we got damage dealing debuffs, can crit for 2 times damage. Oh, that seems really good with this poison build. Then we got our double healing and then travel. Yeah, we're going for that one. Like crit on the poisons? Are you kidding me? All right, chaotic prayer, absolutely not. Final strike, deliver 12 times the count of status effects as damage to the enemy. Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that. That seems great. And then armor. Okay, so we got a rare one here. So damage resist, status resist, and 1 wisdom. Chilled. 5% chance to frost the enemy for 3 rounds. Magic lifesteal. Heal 5% magic damage as health for the rounds. And 3% chance to cast lesser heal and heal 10 HP. Okay, I don't really know what our slime guy is doing. All right, so he has physical. He's got physical skills. This dude has, we don't have anyone who's casting magical skills really, except for us, I guess. I guess we could take it, right? Because we have like the lightning bolts that maybe would heal 5% magical damage. Yeah, let's take it. All right, we'll give our intel to our caster over here who's casting heal on us all the time. I think that's fine, yeah. All right, so we can heal. Let's come over here. We want to buy and sell some gear. All right, so if we go to sell gear, are we able to sell this? We can't sell the chaos rune. I really want to sell it. Okay, so what do we have here? So this is 160 max health, 2 agility, 1 intel. Wow. What is our helmet right now giving us? 40 and a strength. Wow. Okay, 4% damage resistant intel. And this is 4 to 6 damage, critical chance, damage resist, status, resistance, and intelligence. Crazy. Okay, increase the chance to monster joins. Reduce the mana cost of all cards by 1. I mean, this just seems really good. I feel like we have to buy that, right? So we buy that, we put that on us, and then we can give him strength. That's totally fine because he's attacking. I like that. And then let's see. This seems okay, actually. Additional damage resist, status resist, intel. But I think I'll hang on to the gear that we have right now and the gold that we have for this. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it for now. All right, so what do we have? Let's head over this way. Head through that tent. Head through another tent. What do we got up here? Special choice to alter our fate. Let's go do that. Okay, release the burden and gain an artifact, removing all allies and no longer take any type of ally, but gain +7 to all attributes. No. I like my allies. They're keeping me healed. I know that would help with the poison damage, but I'm not into it. I'm just not into it. All right, let's make another choice. Oh no, the demo's complete. That's not a choice. We unlock the mage hero. Blast enemies with powerful magic and retrieve the mind crystal with the dark mage. I feel like we gotta come back and we gotta do the dark mage, right? And we can now change our starting cards with any hero. Okay, we also unlocked some cards there. A new artifact. Okay, a new deck building card. And we are leveling up like crazy. All right, new artifact. Oh, not quite. Okay. All right, so yeah, we've unlocked the mage. So if we go into the warrior, we hit next. Now we can edit our deck. And okay, so we can remove different cards and we can add in different cards. It looks like the ones that we can add in right now are going to be the ones from the mage deck, I would guess. So if we go back, we go to the mage, we go next. Yeah, these are all cards from the mage deck. So we're going to be able to kind of mix and match, maybe do like a little bit of a battle mage or something like that if we want to in the future. So I like that we obviously have some meta progression here. If we come back in here, it looks like we're able to spend these points as we go on these talent trees too. So this is HP, mana regen, starting wisdom. So these go pretty far out, it looks like. So there's a talent tree too. Looks like there's going to be at least one more character. I would hope that in the long run, there's like 34 characters. You know, I'm just being greedy. It says 3 unique heroes with customizable attributes and more heroes in future releases. So, you know, at the end here, we want to decide, is this a game that we want to wishlist, follow, or ignore? You know, I already wishlisted this game after the previous video I recorded. I really, really, really enjoy this game. The combat system that they have, I think, is a lot of fun. It's a turn-based auto battler, and I think it's just really interesting and unique. I like the art style. I know that, you know, some of the skill icons here are definitely from an asset pack, but it's totally fine. The hero characters look cool. The monsters are fun. I've seen this kind of like map layout before in some other games, so it's not like this is a AA, AAA quality title in terms of the art assets and things like that, but it all looks good. It works well together, and more importantly to me, the gameplay is really fun. Now, obviously, I went for like a poison stacking build there, but I'm sure there's other stuff that I could have done, like just going for big hits or going for crits or all that kind of stuff. It's just really interesting to see the possibilities that you can come up with, the different abilities you have, and how you lay them out on the grid, what order, what do you choose to modify. All that stuff to me is just super interesting and really unique. And I like it a lot. I like that we're going to have multiple heroes and characters. I could 100% see in myself, if this game came out tomorrow, I would pick it up. I would play multiple runs as the warrior. I would try out the mage. I would try out the next hero. When they put more heroes out, I would come back to check those heroes out again. So this is a very easy wish list for me. But I'm the Pixel Pathfinder. My goal is to help you find great new indie games to play. I hope I've done that here today. If I have, then share this video with someone that you think might like combo card clashers or the content I'm making here on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And let me know in the comment section below, is this a wish list, follow, or an ignore for you, and why? As always, I appreciate you taking time to watch one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.